every point in this shaded area satisfy all constraints. Okay. If you look at any point in this shaded area, you pick any point and you plug that into each constraint. It will satisfy all the constraints. Okay. For example, you pick what point? Let's see 20 and 20. Okay. X1 20, X2 20. That's in this physical region. And you plug that in 20, 20. That give you 60, that less than 100, 20, 20, constraint number 2, that 40, right, that less than 80, x1 20, less than 40, x1, x2. So any point in this area will satisfy all constraints. But the question is, which point give you maximum value or optimum value? Okay. Your goal is to find the point that make this, that maximize this objective function value 3x1 plus 2x2. Okay, 3x1 plus 2x2. So your goal is to draw the isoprofit lines. Okay. Your isoprofit lines have the same slope and give you the same profit. Okay. For example, if I pick this point here, 30. Okay, 30. Give you x1 0, x2 30. That give you a profit of how much? x1 0, x2 30. x2 30. x1 0. That give you a profit of 60. 60, right? Okay. So isoprofit line are of the form, this form, and have the same slope. So if I want to draw a line with this slope, which is minus 3 over 2, this line has a slope of minus 3 over 2. Regardless of this constant, this can be x2 equal to minus 3 over 2 x1. So this has a slope of minus 3 over 2. So to get a slope of minus 3 over 2, this 30 this must be 20. Right? So let's take a look at this point. What profit you will get from this point? x1 20, x2 0, 60, right? So that gives you the same profit. So I claim that any point on this line give you same profit. Okay? And when we move to the right of this line, that will give you more profit. When you move to the left of this line, that give you lower profit or less value. So our goal is to move to the right of this line until it touches the last point that is still in our field feasible region. We move this to the right until it touched the last point that is still in our feasible region. Okay. Okay. Now I move from here to here. You see that we still have more of the feasible region that we can still move to the right, right? We can still move up here. Okay, this point give you a profit of how much? Say this is 50, x2 50, x1 0. That give you a profit of 100, right? And this point here, x2 0, x1 must be what? What is the value of this x1? 100 over 3, right? This one 100 over 3. That give you same profit. Okay, next, let's move up to the right until we touch the last point that is still in our feasible region. Okay. Okay, so you see, when this move up here, this is the last point. Okay. So our optimum decision variables value is x1 equal to what? x1 equal to 20, x2 equal to 60, which give you the profit of how much? How much? 180, right? And you wouldn't find any point in here that give you a profit of more than 180, because this is a kind of linear programming that give you unique solution, because you touch only one point here. Imagine if your isomorphic line comes in like this, and when it moves here, it touch exactly this line. Anything on this line will give you maximum profit. If it happens that your isomorphic line has the same slope as this one. Okay. That will give you linear programming with multiple solutions. Okay. Okay. How many of you has a laptop? before we look at more sample, let's see how we solve this problem using Microsoft Excel. Okay. Go ahead and go to File, Options here. Anyone has solver added into your Excel? Anyone has solver added into your Excel? Do you have it? Yes. Okay, go to Microsoft Excel, open them, and go to Options. Here, Options. On Options, the lower left corner. It also depends on what you have to open any worksheet first. Just open any worksheet, blank worksheet. Okay.
File.
Anyone, anything. Just open the program. Go to File option. Okay, you have it.
ต้องเปิดอย่างนี้ก่อนเลยอ๋อมานี่ว่าไฟล์แล้วก็ใช้โซเวอร์
Okay. Maybe you have different type of version. If you don't have that, go to Tools. Tools. If you don't have it, go to Tools. You have it. Okay, let's finish this first. Okay, for those of you who have the same version as shown on the slide here, just follow this step first. Go to Option and then go to Add In, and click on Go, and click check mark here, Server Add In, and click OK. Then when you go to Data tab here, you will see Solver here. You have it? You got it? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go to data. You have it?
มีโซเวอร์ใช่ปะตอนหลอกโซเวอร์เราถูกอย่าเพิ่งหลอกใจมันต้องแอดอะไรก็ไปจริงหรออีกแล้วทำไมเขาปวดหัวมึงทำไมเนี่ย
ใช่ แต่ยังแบบจะหมดแล้วกันไม่เริ่มจากที่เต้ต้องอัดไม่เคยมี power bank มา10%เพิ่มมีปะ
Okay. Listen up. Okay. Listen up.
นั่นแหละ thank you
Go back to our exercise on Lego. Okay, our Lego exercise. We have airplane and tank, right? Airplane and tank. To produce. Let's do the problem formulation first.
อีกแล้วยากมาก
Okay, for our airplane and tank problems for your Lego, let's give x1 equal to number of airplanes to produce, x2 number of tanks to produce. So we want to maximize the profit, which is maximize z equal to 3x1 plus 2x2, right? Because one airplane gives you $3 profit, tank $2, and such that substitute your to produce one airplane is too long one shot, right? Too long one shot and one long one shot, right? So we have 20 pieces of the long brick, right? To produce x1 airplane, so we use 2x1 long brick. And x2 is a tank. To produce one tank, use one long brick. So the total of long brick that you will use is 2x1 plus x2. Is that correct? That's a long brick. And you have at most 16 short brick. Okay?
อันเล็กมี10
To produce x1
อันใหญ่มี
or one airplane, you use one short brick. To produce one tank, one short brick. So the total of short trick that you will use in this production process is 1x1 plus 1x2. And you have only 16 of them, right?
16มาจากลองกับช็อตบวกกันไม่ใช่ช็อตจำนวนช็อตจำนวนแต่ละนี่แต่ว่าในส่วนนี้ลอง
You have to think of x1 and x2.
S ที่มันแปล
You
ว่า
have to think first how you, this is maybe the most difficult part of linear programming, on how you define your decision variable. In this case, x1 is number of airplane produced, x2 number of tank produced, right? Airplane, tank. One airplane use too long, one tank use one long. So this is how much of the long bit you will use. How many? You have at most 20 long bits. And you also must have x1 greater than equal to 0, x2 greater than equal to 0. Or you can, to save your time, you can also write down xi in your exam. So you don't have to write a lot of, say if you have like x1 to x10, you don't have to keep writing this. You just do xi greater than equal to 0. Okay, that's same thing. Okay, next,
เต้นทำไมถึง
take a look of how you can do this in your Excel. Okay. This two cell B3 and C3. You see now it's take a value of
กดให้มัน
it's put in.
กดให้มันเวิร์ก
Okay, okay. Let's take a look here. Your objective function value is 3x1 and 2x2, right? And your long bit, you have at most 20. Your short bit 16. Let's take a look at how okay. This is your objective function value cells. Okay, and this B3 and C3 is the cell that to be optimized. That will be the input will come after the software has run the program. Okay, so your objective function value is 3x1, 2x2, or 3 times B3 and 2 times C3, right? That's your objective function value. So if the sum product of B3, C3 and B4, C4, that gives you the same meaning as 3x1, 3 multiplied with B3 and 2 multiplied with C3, or B3 times B4, C3 times C4. That's the meaning of sum product. Basically, you get the sum of this pair of multiplication. That's the easy way how you program Excel. Okay. Next, let's take a look at the constraint. Okay, this one basically this cell times this cell, this one times this one is the sum product of So this one is B3 times B5 and C3 times B5. B3 multiply B5, C3 multiply C5, and you sum them up. Any question? So this is the value of constraint 1. The value of constraint 1.
3 and 2. The first.
Is the objective function. 3 and 2.
อะไร
ก็เขียนแบบเซลล์ไฟชั่น
Your objective function is 3x1 plus 2x2.
Oh,
Your constraint is 2x1 plus x2.
ก็เหมือนของ
Okay. Now
ตอนนี้มันคือ
let's continue. So your next constraint is this one. Your is B3 times B6 and C3 times C6. Next you are going to, in your program, next you will tell the program that this, you want to maximize this cell of the function. Okay, subject to this cell less than or equal to 20. These cells less than or equal to 16. I tell you later how, but I'd like you to understand the concept first. You want to maximize this value of the function by changing variable cells, which is B3 and C4 and C3. Your variable cell by changing this cell, subject to this cell less than or equal to 20. This cell less than or equal to 16. Let's see how. Okay.
เข้าใจว่าการไม่มีอะไร
Go to solver.
เห็นแล้วก็3 4 3
Here. Okay. You see, I don't have anything here.
subject to constraint
Okay, set objective. Your objective is what cell? This cell, right? D3, D4. Sorry. Your objective cell is D4.
เราก็ใช้ cover
Okay. By changing variable cells, you want to change what cell? These two cells, right? B3 and C3. Okay, you want to change this cell. You want the program to find the optimal solution to this cell. Okay, and
ของไฟไม่
subject to the constraints. Okay. B3 integer. Let's delete this first. Okay, let's add them one by one. You want to add constraint. You want this cell. This cell here. Okay. Less than or equal to this side. Less than or equal to
แค่เดียว
2. Less than or equal to 20. This cell. Okay. And you click add.
ถูกแล้ว
น้อยกว่าเท่ากับ
20
Okay. When you click OK, it will be. Let's see. Let's take a look. You see, it's coming here. D5. D5 less than F5. Okay. D5 less than F5. Next, let's add
ดูกว่าทำไมอาจารย์เป็นอะไร
d6 less than or equal to f6. You add. Okay. We also want to have the number of
มันกดได้เว้ย
x1 and x2 to be integer. Okay. Because we want to produce in the whole number. Okay, so we want this x1, this cell to be optimized, x1 here as an integer value. You click on int here, it's integer. Okay, click on add. You also want to have this cell C3 as the integer value. You add. After you done, you see this set of constant. B3, C3 integer, D5 less than F5, or 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 20.
มันเป็นอินทิเจอร์อย่าง
And this one, D6 less than F6, which is x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 10. You also, there's another way to do this. You can also do something like this. Three, not sure, 3 term.
ถูกแล้วเคยครบใส่เลยค่ะ
สองคูณ B3 อะไรอ่ะ
เอาสองคูณ
คูณอยู่ข้างหลัง
ลบ
I take that back. Let's do it more simple way.
อะไรเนี่ย
Alright.
เนี่ยมันไม่ได้ไม่สามารถอะไร
Okay. Now we obtain all the constants here. We also have our cell to be optimized, which is D4. It's the maximization problem. You have to click on this maximization problem. So you want to maximize this cell by changing these cells subject to this constant, and then when you click on solve here,
ไม่
you click OK. You see that you obtain
ก็ไงโอเคเลยเหรอ
4
ไม่รู้โอเคเหรอ
airplane and 12 tanks, which give you the maximum profit of 36. It is exactly with that group 2 maybe, the group that gets the correct answer. 4 airplane and 12 tanks give you $36 profit. Okay?
ไม่ทันแล้ว
การกดโซฟแล้วมันไม่ขึ้นอ่ะ
Okay. So this is how we use program to
อันนี้ต่างแกก็ติ๊กเหมือนกันหมดเลยเว้ยเป็นคอลัมน์โหลเหมือน
คอลัมน์เหมือนใช่ไหม
หมดเลย
อันนี้ต้องเป็น D4 หรือเราไม่ได้ปลูกสูตรหน่อย
ต้องผูกเลยหมด
เจียนอนดีสาม
ที่ทำพูดดังนะเราต้องกดก่อนที่จะส่งหรือเปล่า
ทำโปรดักต์
ส่สมุดอ่ะ
เดี๋ยวใส่ก่อน
เอาเหรอ
เดี๋ยวปลูกสูตรก่อน
ว่าเราต้องใส่ก่อนเลยเดี๋ยวบ้านที่ทำหมดได้ก่อนที่จะทำอ๋อ
ป้ายทำไมกดไม่ไปอ่ะป้ายทำไมกดทำบุญอ่ะ
ชิคชิค
ป้ายทำไมกดทำบุญอ่ะไม่ได้อ่ะ
ได้
มันไม่ได้อ่ะกดไม่ได้
ทำได้ชี้
แล้วทำเป็นกดถูกสิ
กดได้
ถูกใช่ปะ
เนี่ยเลขขึ้น8
Okay. If you have any question for the program, then I will stay a little bit longer after class, but I have things to announce first. Homework number 1 due next week, and I will also post homework number 2, which is about linear programming, on website, your school website. And for those of you who haven't emailed me yet, so I can have your email, please do so. Okay, I have only 10 or 9 students email me with the subject line QA 2019. So if you haven't done so, please do so. Okay, I'll see you next week. Thank you.
เฮ้ยได้แล้ว
ไม่กดอะไรไปอ่ะ
ก็ใส่กัน